Yo, what's up, guys? We back at it again. Nah, that ain't it. Yo, we back at it again with another one. Today's episode, we're going to install the sensors on the motor. So here I have every sensor but the, knock sensors. I gave them to my little brother that's been helping me out in my videos. He needed them. I figured I can reorder them again. That's no problem. Just to let you guys know, I do have parts over here soaking. I'm going to clean them off, but they're going to be off camera. So that way I won't bore you in this episode about me cleaning these. And I realized when I was doing that video last, I didn't tell you guys what I was using. So this is what I was using to clean these parts. This stuff works good. You can get this at your local Home Depot to clean up. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Oh, yeah, and I'm also taking off that, timing chain. That little timing chain belt, yes, I'll show you in a minute, because I'm getting tongue-tied again, so. Yes, indeed. She looking good like a mother. Alright, so while I'm getting ready to do that, let me update you guys on what really happened on the last episode. So basically we were putting in the head bolts. I don't know if I spoke on it or not, but we were putting on the head bolts. Hold on real quick, guys. So yeah, sorry guys. But I ended up putting the cover on here. But just to make sure I don't get no debris and stuff down here. You know, it might get down on the heads, but I can blow that out. I ordered some head bolts. Well, Woody got some head bolts. I bought them off of him. The head bolts end up to being, I think they was some cheap or knockoff ARPs. So since they was knocked off, we went to go torque them down. And what happened was the thread pitch of the bolt started basically separating, like it was like stripping the bolt or whatever, if that makes sense. I guess you guys are following me. But it basically stripped the bolt, and it started with one bolt, then you tightened out the next one to try to torque it down. It was like stripped like the threads, and that was a no-go. We pulled all the bolts off. He was asking me, do I still want to do it? We can put thread locker on here or something. I said no, because you know how everything is. If you don't do it right the first time, it's just gonna mess up. So I wasn't gonna go for that. So right here today, well, right now what you're ready to do is I just pulled off my old timing chain. I was gonna run this for real. I was gonna put that back on my old timing gear, but yeah, we gotta pull this sucker off so we can send it back. Today was the deadline for it, but I'm gonna try to still send it back and see if I can get my money back off of it. Let me show you this other little sprocket that I had. Alright guys, so what we got here is my old timing chain sprocket, right? And as you can see, that's what me and Woody took the little chisel thing and nicked it to get it out. I know there's other ways for you pulling this off. I knew that, but I think he just didn't care, so he didn't plan on reusing his. This came from his other kit. As you can see right here, you can see how much, without that little sprocket though, how much more that'll sit down. And that's the clearance I need. So what I thought about doing, let me see. No, that looks like it's gonna be the same thing too, guys. But what I thought about doing was cutting it right around here, taking this off, cutting it right around there, and then sliding this on, but this still look like it's gonna come out to be that. So on that note, I'm just gonna try to take that off safely, and I'm going to use this torch that I got from Woody. I read up online and looked at some YouTube videos that was saying you heat it up, you let it get to like a certain temperature, I think like 150. I'm just gonna heat up the rings, and it should expand a little bit for it to let it go. Then you just take a hammer, you hammer pry bar and whack it off, and you should be good. So let me go get my glove. Alright guys, so what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to start heating up this bolt. I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse so you can see me doing this. I kind of want to document this for anybody that has the same problem with this dual timing chain. And if you're trying to send it back so that way you won't mess it up. So that's my goal, trying to help somebody else out just in case they come through these problems. They can watch my previous video, that they can watch this. Should be able to help them out. Alright guys, so this was an epic fail. Apparently the way how the motor is, my bad. Apparently the way how the motor is sitting up this way. I gotta basically spin the whole thing over and probably do it from the top end and hit this little notch and it should come loose. But I don't have my head torqued down or anything because there are no bolts in there. As you can see, there are no bolts in none of this. So as soon as I turn it over, the head is just gonna off of here. So I'm gonna wait until my head bolts come in and then I can flip it over and do that. In the meanwhile though, I'm gonna go ahead and get these sensors together and show you guys where these sensors go at on this block. Alright guys, so right here we got 5 sensors. We have our oil leveling sensor. We have our, I think this is a crank sensor, oil pressure sensor, another crank sensor for the back, I think crank or timing sensor for the back of the motor, and this is your cooling sensor that goes right there on the side of the block. So I'm gonna go ahead and install them and show you where they go at on the block. Alright guys, so the first one I'm gonna start with is going to be this oil pressure unit. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of thread locker. Just run a little bit over. Look at this stuff right here. It's not cheap. That should be good enough. And then slowly tighten it down. That is your oil pressure center unit. Next, I think this right here is a timing. If I'm off, timing center unit. If I'm off, I will put it in the bottom of the video. So this normally go down just like that, and there's a bolt that go in there. Alright guys, so this is the oil, the coolant pressure center unit, the coolant unit. I'll put some thread lock on this bad boy. 2, and then we should be good to go. One more unit. Like I said before, you always want to hand tighten it. Good. Be careful. Nothing at the top there, center. So that's in there now. And the last one is your crank sensor. And it goes right here. Yep, now I just gotta get the bolt to tighten that down. So the other sensor that I didn't put in was the oil pressure sensor unit, because of the simple fact I don't have my oil pan here, and that'd be kind of pretty stupid to put that on if you don't have your oil pan here. So I'm just gonna hold off until the Canton oil pan come in, bolt everything down, and that should be that. So all my sensors are now put on here. I shouldn't have to worry about nothing else. But I'm gonna tell you guys, you take care. Like, comment, subscribe. It basically, for me, it goes a long way. I'm trying to get paid like Mike, $10,000 a month. Woo! So many builds, so many things can be done, man. But only way that's gonna happen if you guys support your boy. Take care, guys. See y'all in the next episode of Low and Slow Garage. Sorry, it was a short video.